Now, Evan, Carrigan is also also in the private equity space, and you focus on just the energy sector, like you said earlier. Now, at the same time, we all know energy transition is wonderful, but it's at its infancy stage. We all know the future is very bright for us. What is your climate strategy to make sure that you reach net zero in no time, and consider all these energy crunches and all these challenges we're facing right now?
I mean, net zero is a very big task. It's runs aiming for 2050. The more immediate task is to halve emissions by 2030. So the challenge is there. There is some skepticism. You've seen the issues with the oil market today. We're back up at $80 a barrel. Gas prices from $3 per MCF to $20 per MCF. China's running out of power. The UK has no power. So the climate deniers are definitely in the mix. But I think this time is quite different. 200 governments have signed up. Your major economies, including the Biden administration going back from the US. China, for the first time last September, committed to net zero, and they're doing it by 2060. So the commitment is there. I think the investors and the markets see that this change needs to happen.
Reminding us that we should all have a drink.
Coming back, I think from our firm perspective, we've gone through the whole evolution. Fossil fuels today is like tobacco. Yep. The energy industry itself is transforming. Led mainly by the European energy companies, but the US energy companies and even ExxonMobil now has to get into the act because they realize this is what regulators, government, and consumers want. So that is the direction. Okay, but it is a long road. Over $1 trillion is required to be invested over this period of time. So what does that mean? It means there's a lot of innovation, and we've seen innovation already. Technology will be very important as part of the driver. And as a firm, yes, we've committed to net zero, but we're also, yes, we have a traditional energy business, which we look to do on a carbon light basis because there is some appetite from some US investors who want to invest in traditional energy in the medium term, but we're also focused on investing in energy transition and sustainability. And that is a multi-decade opportunity. You'll see a lot of innovation. We've seen it with Tesla. I mean, Tesla today is worth $780 billion. ExxonMobil was the biggest company. It is no more. Tesla is bigger than Ford today. Ford's market cap is only $60 billion. So you'll see a lot of industries, because of regulation and what the consumers want, will need to decarbonize. Everyone needs to do it. It's when you're doing it and when you're committing to do it, but this will happen, which will mean every sector. Your mobility sector, which we're seeing with EVs, but there's a whole value chain with your EVs. You see it in energy. Renewable energy has been around for decades, but there'll be new forms of energy within renewable energy. We invest in geothermal already. We invest in biofuels already. You'll see it in industrial innovation, so sustainable cement, sustainable steel. Even in your mining sectors, there will be new sustainable minerals that will need to be developed. So we are positioning ourselves for not just this current fund, but many other funds where we can invest in companies that will have a change and will have an impact on decarbonization.
So you're confident that you'll reach there in time?
We're all planning for that.
Okay.
Hopefully the lights stay on and